prayer to the Lord and then on to the next thing before I do anything. Yeah. I don't like tea, so I was a cocoa be the plant then. Or I back and check with some planting. And I dey meditate with the some them. I told myself what ticket. So when I pray for the hustle, make my mind day for the hustle. Make money come from the hustle. And make a shower blessings from the hustle. Yeah. Everybody wanna have the best thing, yeah. Everybody wishing for the good thing, yeah. Everybody praying for the favor, yeah. But the God don't inspire one day. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning.
All right, that's Good Morning coming from KD Bex to you. Before the break, you heard Carry Away, another song from him. And I need to tell you that he's a part of the nominees for the next rated act for the Volta region. And I'm sure that this year's 3 Music Awards is going to see Volta. I'm championing for Volta. Don't mind my partiality. But great to have you in the studio, KD Bex. How are you doing? A phonema. Look in your Volta.
Oh, Volta phone.
I think I'm going to a show.
Okay, in my show,
a show.
Okay, Meladole, Sugakope.
Okay, so
hospital.
Okay, so let's switch to English for the benefit of all those who do not hear ever. You know, but great to see you in Accra.
Thank
you. What's it like? You commuted from Sugakope this morning just to be here?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow, how's the journey?
Oh, well, it was a smooth one.
It was a smooth one, and we thank God. So he's a health worker as well. He's a nurse. I need to be precise about that. I'm sure it doesn't feel good at this point in time to be a health worker with the numerous cases of COVID we hear every day.
Well, I wouldn't say that it doesn't feel good.
Okay.
Because we know what we signed up for. It's part of the job, you know. You know that you, as a health worker, you're putting your life on the line for a lot of people. So you're supposed to be the patient's advocate, and you know that you're supposed to be their support also. So I think it's what we signed up for. So it's just part of the job.
How does family feel? You know, you go to work and you're back, and they're not sure whether you've had an encounter with someone who is a COVID patient and all of that. How does family think or feel about the situation around you?
Well, my family, especially my mother, has been very, very afraid, you know. Every now and then she calls me for, you know, our own local remedies. Have you taken hot water? Get hot water, put in lemon, eat garlic, ginger. She's always telling me that.
I can imagine.
You know? Yeah.
I can imagine.
So,
but have you had an encounter yet? Have you tested yourself positive or?
I have tested so many times, a couple of times. My hospital made sure of that. Shout outs to the disease control officer of my hospital, Adamfo Daniel. He's doing a very great job out there. They tested quite a number of the hospital staff who are, especially those in the front line, and no case came out positive in my hospital.
Congratulations to you guys. Congratulations to you guys. Let's talk music now. Congratulations also on your nomination for Next Rated Artist.
Thank you.
Volta region. How does that make you feel?
Well, I think this is one of the biggest award schemes that I've been nominated for so far in my musical career. And it only means that they are recognizing my work and that of my team and those who have contributed to my development so far, and I can only be grateful.
You can only be grateful. And I hear you speak a bit of Ever in every song that you do.
Yes. And
normally I ask myself, what is it supposed to do? Why do you fuse in that?
You know, I am Ghanaian, and my local language is Ewe, you understand? And so I'm only projecting my culture, where I'm coming from. I'm only projecting it. Because yourself, when you listen to a song and you hear your own dialect in it, how does it make you feel? You feel special. So somebody living outside the African continent can listen to my music and connect and relate, you know. Like, for instance, in Good Morning, I said, Hadomese Hakwatike. You know, it's something. It's an adage that we have from the Volta region.
Tell them what it means. I'm sure a lot of people don't know.
It means Hadomesa Hakwatike literally just means that you can only work when you're strong.
When you have strength, yeah.
Yes. So that has to do with food, actually. You know, I said your stomach for strong before you go to get strength to work. So it is just a common adage from that side. So somebody listening to my music and then when he gets to that place that says Hadomesa will like, oh, Charlie, this guy, he gets some vibe there. If you
my director Harriet is quite concerned about your hairstyle. She says, how does that fit into your profession as a health worker, as a nurse? Don't you get people coming to the house and say, hey, this rascal is not going to take care of me? No.
Okay, so I have my professional look.
Okay.
And then I also have the look for the musical scene. And I make sure it doesn't conflict.
How do you do this? This is hair grown on your head?
No. This is an extension. Is the job, but the specialists do that one. So it's an extension.
So you have an attachment that is used to.
Yes.
But it means that you still have some grown hair.
No, not. If you see me on the job, it's not this way.
Oh, I see.
And also the way we dress, nurses, we cover every part also. So it is actually not anything that. So
he can even have the mesh on and wear what do people call that? Is it like it looks sometimes like a shower cap or something like that?
It's a scrap.
What do you call it?
The entire thing is a scrap set that we wear.
Okay, sorry, all the health workers, forgive me for saying that it looks like a shower
set
cap.
that we wear.
Okay.
And honestly, if I cannot take this to work because my hospital management wouldn't even allow that. So there are checks in place. So
but they are not bothered that you do nursing, or you're a nurse and you do music also part-time?
No, it's something that is actually inspiring to a lot of people.
Great.
That how am I able to combine all of these? Because I don't skip work. I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet, but I don't skip work for music. I make sure I just manage my time properly. When I'm supposed to be at work, I'm at work. When I'm supposed to be in the studio, I'm in the studio. And I have a very good nurse-patient relationship with the patients that I have ever attended to. All the patients I've ever attended to can actually testify.
Do you sing for them when you're about to inject them?
No, please.
I've heard a story of Neil Ante saying that, Neil Ante is a doctor.
Yeah.
And he says sometimes, the people ask him to sing sometimes when they come to see him because they get amazed that he's the one attending to them and all of that. We
have music as part of psychotherapy in psychiatric health. And so when it comes to that...
Is that your specialty?
No. I'm a registered nurse. I work in the emergency room.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
so you work in the emergency room?
Yes, I work in the emergency room.
Then you have to always be tested for COVID indeed. So let's hear you.
The music is part of psychotherapy. People also use it as some sort of relaxation therapy for patients. So that is also a different part. It's a different specialty of healthcare that we deal with. But in emergency room, we are dealing with very critical cases there. There's no time for that.
There's no time for that indeed. Yeah. But can I quickly ask if you think that, juggling these two professions could be a reason why one of them, which is music, might be, taking too much time or a little bit of time for you to flourish or to blow, like we say?
No, I don't think that way.
You don't think so?
I don't think that way because I think I'm putting in work.
No, you might put in work, but because you're doing two things at a time. There will be a time they say they are playing some show, you're on night shifts. You cannot go and play some,
that is when my management comes in, so this is a collective responsibility. It is not a one-man affair. It's not something I can do it all alone. One way or the other, the people around me support me in one way or the other. So I think I'm in a good place.
I'm also asking because of Bell C. For those who do not know, he was in a group with Camido, and the two decided to go their separate ways because of his profession. At least that's what I know.
Yeah.
And someone will say, since Camido went solo, he's been doing great. I'm not sure they can say same about how fast you've also risen. And that's why I was asking whether the nursing thing is taking, a bit of you. Well,
it is two things I'm pursuing here. So if Camido is pursuing one thing, it is like he's diverting his entire strength into just one thing. But I am looking at two sides. I'm putting my eggs in two different baskets.
That's true.
the end justifies the means. You know, it's the end that is all that matters. It's about what you really want. This is what I want, so I am very okay with it.
Very okay. Yeah. You don't look and say, "Oh, Charlie, had I known," you know.
No. There is no such thing.
Do you have? Is there bad blood between the two of you?
No, we are very okay.
But how you guys managed to be in? How did you manage to be in a group? You guys sound alike. You sing. Two of you are singers, and I'm wondering, in the group, what was one person doing? What was the other person doing? That was so different.
Well, Camilo used to be a rapper, actually.
Okay.
Only a rapper, and I used to do only the singing. Even though we could both do everything, but he was more of a rapper and I was more of a singer and a songwriter. So, so that was how come.
Were you guys successful as a group?
Yes, we were.
Only in the Volta region.
No, I think people started knowing us in Accra. Also, and so it wasn't only in the Volta
region.
Yeah.
I'm sure people want to enjoy some more of your songs, and so let's enjoy Surrender, and then we are back to wrap up the conversation.
It's Asanda.
Asanda, sorry.
Yeah.
It's too hype, gang worldwide. So Mr. Lap on the record, yeah. International. I never seen a girl like you, yeah. I swear you too fine, baby. The looks in your eyes, they tell that you're my morning star, I swear. I never knew that we could make it this far, cause I'll be the one who's making all the little troubles. I tell it to you now, I'm proud of you, my girl. I just wanna say I'm in love with you. Every time I cheat, now you forgive. And every time we fight, now me the cause. But every time I grind, you praying. Why you love me so? I was a killer with a heart figure. Love catch me, I don't sober. This thing is strong, thing. This thing is strong, thing. Send me, bad boy, now I see love melt me. I don't know what in this girl do. They do me.
So this is Asanda. That's one from the guy we're talking to, TV3. And you know, there are too many things I want to ask you, but we're pressed for time. So let me take it one after the other. I hope that we have time. So the looks, do you get people say you look like Kiddy? Do you get that?
I used to get that a lot, and that was the reason why my management decided that I had to change my look.
So started braiding
with the braids.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I always get. There was one time I was sitting in a bar, and some people came there. They thought I was Kiddy. Yeah. And
is that a good thing, or you think it's a disadvantage?
I don't think it's a disadvantage because people look like people always.
That's true.
And it's not my fault that I look like Kiddy or we look like each other. I don't know. It just happens, you know. So
okay.
I can't beat myself up for that.
That's true. But you sound like Adam as well when you speak. Have you heard that as well?
When I speak English?
Yes, when you speak English. Nobody has told you that one?
No
okay,
one.
that's me in my ear doing me like it's Adam speaking. Okay, and then also the kind of song you do people also ask you say that you sound like you're a Nigerian musician?
Yes, a lot of people say I don't sound Ghanaian. They say I sound more of the Nigerian Afrobeatz artists. But well, I think it's just the vibe. It's just
it's the in thing, so that's the flow now, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's talk about the future of TV3. I know that you have a track with Yaponu, Almighty Yaponu, on the 20th, just this weekend on Saturday,
just
on Friday.
Yeah, this Friday 20th. So this collaboration came in by the help of my new record label. Too Hype Gang Worldwide. Shout outs to Showboy and Stasi. They actually put in a lot of work for me. And so this song is entitled Pami.
What?
Pami.
Pami?
Yes.
Like palm wine Pami.
No. This is like Pamiole, but it is some sort of neologism, you know.
Okay.
It's a thing a word I coined actually.
Okay.
But the song is actually talking about to the youth, the young people. We actually go out there that we want to be successful, we want to make money, but it turns out that just when we find the money, we have actually forgotten the purpose of which we found the money, and then our attention and our purpose get diverted to other things which we're not supposed to do, and the home which we are coming from, the people we are supposed to be looking after, taking care of, we don't
Forget
really pay.
them.
Yes, so it's a song that is actually inspiring.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. But how do we manage to get you penetrate Accra? Yes, you're big in Volta region. How do you penetrate Accra? Because everything seems to be happening here, Accra, Kumasi, and all the other regions anyway.
Yes, so I am embarking on a very strong promo very soon, starting with this, actually the first project that I am doing with Yahunu, under my new record label. Yes, so it's the management side now. They have to do that part. I do my part, they do their part.
They do their part.
That is a thing for them. They're going to do their job.
Well, we're going to wish you all the best with this new management, and I hope that things work like magic. I hope that they have the Midas touch, and everything tends to go for you. But there are those who also want to reach out to you beyond this conversation. You want to share your social media handles with them? Yeah,
you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at 2Hypes KDBakes. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, 2Hype KDBakes. And you can also access all my music on all the digital stores at KDBakes. When you type KDBakes, or if you just Google KDBakes, you can find me.
Okay.
Let's get
any number for booking. We're not doing shows, but just in case somebody wants you for a private session, you have any number that you want to put out there for bookings?
No. I would just like them to contact through the
social media handles. Thank you so much, KDBakes, for joining us this morning. And I can't wait to see that collaboration with Hiapono Pami when it drops finally on the 20th, which is actually Saturday. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you also for watching today's edition of TV3 New Day. We are back tomorrow with another exciting edition. Until then, enjoy the rest of our programming and have a great day.
Mr. Lap on the record, yeah. International. I never seen a girl like you, yeah. I swear you too fine, baby. The looks in your eyes, it's all.